Hey guys, this video is going to walk you through the first basic things about SketchUp. Okay, when you get to this video or this page, if you forget how to get to your old ones, you go to Open in Google Drive, and that's where your old projects will be saved. But for today, we're just going to go to Create New, and you want to have it in feet and inches. Okay. Now this little guy here, you can click on him and hit the delete button on your screen, and that'll get rid of him. You don't really need him on. Now the first thing to notice about our SketchUp pages is that there are 3 lines, okay? If you think of math class, the red line and the green line are like in math class. The red line is like your x-axis, and your green line is your y-axis. So when you graph stuff, that's like your typical 2D graph paper, okay? Now the blue line is what makes it 3D, okay? So that's called actually the z-axis, okay? Now, you've got a whole bunch of tools on the left-hand side here. Each video will walk you through some more. This video is going to be the basics of how to make a 3D shape to start. And then I'm going to teach you all kinds of different tricks and whatnot. Okay, so for the first tool that you want to go to is the one that looks like a rectangle. And if you click on it, you can see all the different shapes. We're just going to stick with the normal rectangle. And you're going to go down in between the green and the red lines. Now it's always 1 click to set it, 2 clicks to make it. Okay, so 1 click to set it, and then I'm moving my mouse around to make the shape, and then a second click makes it. Okay, so again, 1 click to set it, 2 clicks to make it. Now I can do that with any of these shapes. So there's a circle, so I can go and make a circle. There's a polygon, so I can make a polygon. And there's, we're not going to do the A yet, we're going to talk about that later, okay? There is the polygon. If you drag it out and you type in, let's say 10, and hit enter, then it makes it a 10-sided polygon. So you can change the number of sides your polygon has. So if I've got the polygon tool out here and I type in 3, enter. Obviously, it's going to make a, let's try that again, 3, enter. You might have to go back into it to do that. Then it makes a triangle, okay? So if you go back in and then come back out, you can keep making polygons different sizes. Well, 4 would be a rectangle. Let's try 9. Okay, so you can see all the different shapes I've made here between my 2 axes. Now if you make a mistake, there are 3 different ways that you can do it. So if you see I made this shape and it's kind of higher than the other ones and I don't really want that, I can go to my eraser, and if I hold my button down and erase it, okay, there's the undo button. So if you want to get rid of it, you can hit undo. You can use the select tool and select a box around it, make it blue, and then hit delete. So there's a bunch of different ways you can delete stuff. If you want your whole screen cleared, I would just go to the 3 lines here and go to New. Okay. Alright, now we are going to make these 3D. So right now I've made 2D shapes. We're going to make them 3D. So we're going to go to the push-pull button. And it's the one with the arrow coming out. And if I choose, so again it's 2 clicks. So I'm going to click once on the object I want to make 3D. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to click again, and that sets it. So again, click once, pull up, it sets it. Click once, pull up, click once, pull up, sets it. Now notice I'm always pulling up, because if I pull down, it makes it a negative value. Okay. Now the really cool thing about the push-pull tool is you can push-pull any flat side. So it has to be flat. Cannot be round, but you can push-pull any flat side to make it a different shape. You can also push-pull things to make it run into each other. Okay? So a bunch of different shapes you can make. And that's it for basic number 1.